Hello friends, welcome to my channel Ray of Learning. If you are new in my channel, please subscribe my channel. Today we are going to discuss about our body's immune system and how it works against viral infections. At present, everyone is scared of virus. It is a microscopic organism, but it can destroy our lives beyond our imagination. Virus possess both living and non-living characteristics. Living properties include its capability to reproduce only when it comes in contact with living being. On the other hand, it can mutate frequently inside a host body. If we look at the non-living characteristics of viruses, we can see that viruses don't have their own metabolic machinery, and for that they need to depend on living host cells. Therefore, viruses cannot be cultured under synthetic cultural conditions. Viruses contain different types of nucleic acids in their genome, and thus they can be classified into various types. Before going to know about the viral infection, we have to know about immune system. Let's see about our immune system. Our immunity consists of two types of immunity, innate and adaptive immunity. Innate immunity means inbuilt immunity. It includes first line of defenses such as physical barriers and chemical barriers. On the other hand, adaptive or acquired immunity we develop during our lifetime. They are active and passive immunity. Both of them are either natural or artificial. Antibodies are produced naturally in case of natural active immunity and by vaccination in case of artificial active immunity. Again, when an infant receives antibody from mother, it is called natural passive immunity. On the other hand, antibody received by injection and infusion is the example of artificial passive immunity. Now let's see how various types of cells are involved in the immunity. Innate immunity may be always active or it shows immediate responses. It is always active such as physical and chemical barriers or complement system, or it shows immediate response in presence of neutrophils and antigen presenting cells. Unlike innate immune system, adaptive immune system shows delayed responses which involve T and B lymphocyte cells. T cells are of two types, helper T cells and cytotoxic T cells. They differ in their properties and also they react differently to an antigen. On the other hand, B lymphocytes play an important role in the production of antibodies against any antigen. Also, some B cells produce memory cells. Memory cells are stored in our body which are very specific for antigens and then kill antigens easily on second attack by the same pathogen. I think now you got some ideas about our own immune system, and now let's proceed to our discussion that how viral infection occurs and how our immune system responds against viral infection. It occurs via cytotoxic T cells, interferons or antibodies. When a person or host cell is infected by a virus, in order to survive inside the host cell or replicate, then the cells of immune system can't detect the virus. Thus, they don't know whether the host cell is infected or not. To overcome this problem, the infected cell will show a piece of peptides consisting of some portions made by the virus. It will be displayed on the surface of infected cell with the help of class 1 MHC molecules. This will help the cytotoxic T cells to recognize the infected cell. Cytotoxic T cells will recognize it with the help of T cell receptors present on the surface. Cytotoxic T cells will release some toxic compounds to kill the infected cell. Since viruses are very adaptive and they can mutate rapidly, they might alter the production of MHC molecules, and thus the number of MSC molecules may be fewer in some infected cells. So these cells will be recognized by natural killer cells instead of cytotoxic T cells. The toxic components such as perforin, granzyme, granulysin, cytokines, etc. are released from the cytotoxic T cells. Perforin will make holes inside the infected cell, then granzyme will enter there and it will lead to programmed cell death or apoptosis of the infected cell. On the other hand, granulysin will attack the outer surface of the infected cell and then it will lead to lysis of the cell. Then it will release, cytotoxic cells will release some cytokines such as interferon gamma and tumor necrosis factor alpha. Now let's see how immune response occurs via interferons. Interferons are nothing but simple proteins produced by infected cells. They prevent the virus replication. Interferons act as signal to the neighboring cells to produce more MHC1 peptide so that the T cells can detect the infected cell locality and they can eliminate it from the immune system. Now let's see about antibodies, how they will work against viral infection. Antibodies will remove the pathogen either by neutralization or agglutination or phagocytosis. Neutralization means they make the antigen neutral. Agglutination is done by sticking a large number of antibodies to the antigen and then they kill the pathogen. Then phagocytosis means the virus will be engulfed and destroyed by antibody-mediated phagocytic cells. There are mainly 4 types of immune responses against viral infection. These are acute, latent, chronic and progressive immune responses. They vary according to different viral particles. So viral infection is a very complicated process. To get rid of this, we have to boost our immunity. In the current situation of pandemic COVID-19 infection, it's very necessary to boost up our immunity in our day-to-day life. So, for that, we need regular sleep, then healthy diet, hydration. Also, we have to do management of our stress conditions so that we can keep our mind healthy. And then we need regular exercise, and also cleanliness is very important. So I hope you got some ideas about our immune system and how it reacts against viral infection. If you like my video, please like, share and comment, and also don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my video.